My dating experience as a 23-year-old woman, what's yours? Same, but with 40-50-year-olds. I found the one that was a gentleman, thankfully. Good luck. 24M. I've had some good experience mixed in with relationships that ultimately ended, all of them on bad terms too. I think if I were to summarize, I've always felt an immense pressure to perform and provide and not getting what I would like back from them. I've had some moments where I felt the efforts returned, but overall, not really. I don't think I've ever experienced sexism from women I've dated. Personally, I do not give men any leeway when they are openly sexist. If you can tell it's malicious and it happens repeatedly, I distance myself from them immediately. It just shows that they would never respect your opinion or value your relationship. I just don't say stuff like I don't know why you would say stuff like that. I like a woman that I can tease a little and she'll throw it right back. I don't make personally insulting remarks at all, but sometimes I'll make a joke about her being short or being blind cause she wears glasses. I don't see much of a difference between teasing about those things and teasing her about being a woman. If she sets a hard limit on that, I will stop, of course. The sexist opinions is a difficult one. The reality is that it's difficult to not be sexist sometimes. Men have to do all the work in relationships and we get treated like shit throughout. It is understandable to be somewhat resentful, but we need to work on that. What else to tell you there? Edit. Reading your examples, I've never done that shit, that's just weird. Usually he'll say some weird shit about how confusing vaginas are or vehemently argue women don't have buttholes, they don't. Maybe don't date weirdos. Both my sisters have had more issues with racism than sexism. They found if you find the groups that already believe both are a problem, that the exposure to that type of toxicity drops a lot. And that was in the Deep South, where supposedly those things should happen a lot more. It's so hard to feel safe and confident enough to call out these hurtful things when you're young and early in the dating process. Because we live in a culture where specific isms are entrenched encourage in our views of the world and each other, it really is context dependent on how to approach them. And honestly, this is true outside of dating too. Like when you're making new friends, new coworkers, whatever. There's a lot of social layers to navigate. Like, finding ways to discern malicious garbage from internalized isms is a whole journey. As I've gotten more confident in myself, I've learned to be braver and more comfortable talking bluntly about things exactly when they come up. But again, so many different contexts and stuff. Damn, it's tricky to navigate. I tend to marry being as gentle as possible with being blunt to get the best results. Then if someone responds to something like wait a sec, are you joking about that? With anger or an extreme outburst, I know to skedaddle. Speaking as a man, I can say that almost every guy I know is an inconsiderate jerk when it comes to their humor. They all make sexist jokes. And even in my own friendship with them, they think of insults as a way of bonding, even though I've told them many times I don't find it funny, and it irritates me. Yet, they never ease off on the insults and trash talk, aka guy talk. So yeah, most men are thick-headed and inconsiderate when it comes to such things, unfortunately.